Lock your doors, turn off the lights, and prepare to freak your freak out because the premiere of Eye Candy is finally here. So if you watched my video on my most anticipated things in 2015 a little while back, you'll know that one of the TV shows I'm most looking forward to seeing is Eye Candy on MTV, which premiered this week, and man did it freak me the F out. Immediately we started off with the creepy creep factor in that the main character and her sister are in a gas station drive-thru when it's dark, it's raining, and it's a gas station drive-thru. I mean, warning, warning, not the safest thing. And of course, her sister, being the smart girl that she is like, I gotta go pee, I'll be right back. Lindy's like, yeah, go ahead, you do that, girl. And immediately in my mind, I'm like, this isn't gonna end well, and lo and behold, it didn't, because guess who gets kidnapped? That's right, the girl who decides to go to the bathroom when it's raining and dark out, and then doesn't even get back in the car after, but is like, I'm gonna wait by this pole and just wait for my sister to drive up instead of getting back in the car. Well, why wouldn't you just get back in the car? It's raining out and it's dark and it's creepy and you're a girl in an unlit area. Like, get in the car, honey. So yeah, she gets kidnapped. Andy like freaks out and turns into a Hulk trying to get to her, climbing on cars, running everything, and the doors are jammed and everything. And she misses her by like 5 seconds and the car takes off and then she almost gets hit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so intense in the first 5 seconds. And then 3 years later. And I was like, are you kidding me? We're doing the flashback already? Like, I feel like maybe this sister will mean something more in the long run, but right now it just seemed like more to add on to it. I guess they had to set up Lindy's backstory of why she became a hacker to try and find her sister because she thinks the police aren't doing all they can. I was like, how much can she take? Please, people. So now it is 3 years later and we find out that she is on probation for hacking into the NYPD system, which is just, you know, a general no-no, but hackers like no-nos. They kind of live in no-nos. So she's finally off her probation and we find out that she fell for the guy who kind of turned her in because he pretended to be her boyfriend, but then like he really loved her, but he was really a cop, but didn't tell her. You know, complicated, confusing, dramatic stuff. And now she wants nothing to do with him because, you know, he turned her in and almost got her arrested and she probably had to pay a big fine, and she had this ankle bracelet on for like 6 months and just not good stuff. She finally gets her ankle bracelet off and immediately what does she go and do? She goes and hacks the NYPD data system again, and I was like, maybe we should wait like at least 24 hours before we do this after getting your ankle bracelet off. I mean, go out and celebrate, have some drinks, and then hack back into the NYPD office. No, Lindy said she's over Ben, her friend, whose name I don't even know. I didn't really catch that or care about her friend. You can see that Lindy is still in love with Ben, and she's saying that the best way to get over someone you love is to find someone else to love you. And I'm just like, okay, that works. You just can move on from someone that quickly. The betrayal, heartbreak, and longing feelings for him, just move on. So she signs her up for this dating site that's basically Tinder, but they don't want to call it Tinder. It's like Flirtatial or something like that. I don't even know. She sets her up with her own account and Lindy's just like, nah bro. So I don't even know how it works, but somehow every single person that was there was at the club that her friend owns, which was a wicked badass club, just let me tell you. You walk into a flower store and I'm like, where are they even going right now? And then you push the flowers aside and it's just this club back there. And I was like, that is awesome. She meets 3 of them and, you know, has the drinks, does the flirting and all that. And then as she's leaving, she gets a text message from someone that's like, I had a really great time meeting you tonight. And she's like, who is this? And they're like, whoever you want to be. And she's like, okay, that's creepy. And then she just continues walking and then a car comes out of nowhere and almost hits her. And she's like, what the freak? Ah! And then she gets a text message. She opens it. And I swear, this is so Pretty Little Liars. It's like, ow, that could have almost really hurt. Like someone was watching her. It's so Pretty Little Liars, but it was still so creepy. Just immediately she's like, what the freak? So she goes home as a hacker does and starts hacking into his little database to try and find it. But as she's trying to connect to the IEP address of this person, she starts seeing pictures of herself, like, right there, and she realizes that the person is hacking into her webcam, and then she tries and hacks back, and when she does, she gets all these really creepy pictures of stuff. She realizes that this person is way experienced, so she's gonna go find out who they are, but not involve the police, because that always ends well for the girl, right? Her best friend, in the one shining moment of the entire night that her friend actually had, called her ex-boyfriend cop guy Ben to say that, hey, someone's stalking my best friend and she thinks she can take down this person by herself, but you know, since she has no fight training or anything other than hacking abilities, I feel like she might need a little help. And the guy's like, I got you. And he's still a little jealous, you know, because he's in love with her. Goes and asserts his male dominance by being like, you're not drinking any alcohol tonight, and reminding her that, hey, you're still in love with me. And then what she does is she puts this program into all the dates' phones so she can hack them afterwards. But one of the guys mistakenly takes her phone instead of his, and then when she goes to switch it, it turns out that lo and behold, that guy's been dead, and there's a message on his phone that says, I thought we were exclusive. And I'm like, maybe now's the time to involve the cops, and thankfully she does, because you know when dead bodies start showing up, it's a little more serious. She figures out that these people that have been missing on a database also line up with going out with someone on the website that she's at, so she thinks that she's going to continue going on with these dates and everything will be handy dandy and she'll figure out who the killer is, and not realizing that maybe this killer's a lot smarter than you. She and Ben, you know, he's got to protect her because he's a cop, so they spend a night together, and he takes a shower, which I'm like, why are you taking a shower? What if the creepy killer came while you were in the shower? Shouldn't you be like watching her at all times? So she gets away from him and he comes up on the roof and they have like passionate makeout after talking, and she's like, I still love you, and then, you know, all that great stuff. And it was getting really, really cheesy. I was just like, fast forward, fast forward. And then lo and behold, Lindy goes to work and she gets this message saying, miss me, eye candy, and then she sees that in her apartment her best friend is there with the killer. She calls Ben in a panic and is like, someone's at the house right now. He's like, okay, don't worry, I'll go get backup, I got this. Friend finally picks up the phone after like 10 minutes and is like, I'm not at the house, what are you talking about? I'm at the club. And Lindy realizes, oh crap, the killer's after Ben. So they flash to Ben in the apartment, and I don't know who this cop is, but like, he gets taken down in like 5 seconds flat by the killer. I was like, did they teach you any military training at police academy, or did they just kind of give you a badge and say, go at it, man? Lindy shows up and sees that Ben has been taken. She doesn't know where he is, but the killer basically lets her have her last moment with Ben where she tells him that she loves him, and then he dies. I don't even know how he died. Like, she found him on the roof afterwards, but I was like, did they stab him or something? I don't know. That was weird. But I honestly never ever thought Ben would be killed. I was kind of thinking he was the killer just because like he seemed so jealous of the guy she was going on dates with, and then like when it was like, I thought we were exclusive, that made me kind of seem like it was Ben. And then also the fact that when she went to look for that missing girl, there was no file of her in the database, making me think that someone in the police had to be involved with this, and it would make it really easy, right? Just to delete that after you went there. So it was a really good twist killing off Ben, but now like I'm kind of confused because now it looks like Lindy's gonna end up with Tommy, the detective guy. Like people are gonna start shipping them together. Also interested because at the end the killer said something like, I had to kill Ben, you'll find out why. And that makes me think that like maybe there was some ulterior motive to Ben, or maybe Ben really is the killer and he's pulling a hole, and then there were none where he pretends to die but he doesn't really die. So I think Ben has a bigger part in all this. I could be wrong, but I just feel like there's a reason behind this killing, not just to motivate Lindy to now find Ben's killer, but more behind it. And I just don't have any idea who the killer could be. I honestly think when it all comes down to it that it is not one of the people she's going on a date with. I don't think it's any of them. I think it's someone that we're not going to expect. I think it's too obvious to be one of the guys she's going on a date with, because then we can narrow it down to what, there's 2 people left now that they killed one of the guys. Really, really excited to see where it goes. I want to see how it all fits together, because like I said right now, I feel like the whole sister getting kidnapped plot serves no purpose to anything except that explains Lindy's whole purpose in becoming a hacker. I feel like it has a more twisty, kind of creepy feel to it, kind of like Teen Wolf, but without the werewolf's claws and, you know, just general hormones, except there were a lot of hormones in it. So I'm excited to see where the rest of the season's gonna go. I honestly have no clue who the killer is gonna be now that Ben is gone. I just think that it's gonna be someone we're not picturing or expecting. So I'm really excited to see what y'all thought of the episode. Please feel free to leave your thoughts, comments, reactions down below. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Don't forget to leave your thoughts, and I will see you next time. Bye!